We all have a very funny, strange relationship with money because money makes the world go around. So it's a kind of a love-hate relationship we have with it because of the way money shapes everything that happens around us, right? So for me too, I've had not a positive relationship with money because I grew up just having enough uh, and never really paid attention to it. And as a result of it, I faced some issues when I moved to Canada in 2011 and lost some money in a business, starting a new life. So that was the time I really had to focus on money, and I had already been working on changing my attitude towards money from a negative attitude to a positive attitude. And then more recently, I was introduced to a book called The Soul of Money by Lynn Twist, by my brothers in this men's group that we have, curated by Trevor Stevenson, amazing coach who lives on Gatineau side, on the other side in Ottawa, off Ottawa, in the Quebec side. So he recommended this book, and it was just an amazing book to kind of capture all of these things that I've been thinking about in terms of money, and I want to read a passage from it because now I look at money as energy, money as utility, money has its value, money has its power. How do we put that in perspective to not allow money to dominate my life, but to also play an important role in my life as I live in this world. So I want to just read a passage towards the end of the book. It's there. She goes on to say that I have come to understand some of the universal truths about money. I am moved by the struggle we all have with money. I now see that this arena in which we brush up against the hard realities of life can be the place where we develop a kind of a spiritual practice. Oh, I love that word. They're bringing in the word spirituality into the money process, in which we use the money that comes to us as an instrument of intention and integrity. She goes on to say that my financial life started to be more in alignment with my deep sense of self and soul. I began to have an experience of prosperity that was unrelated to any quantity of money or acquisitions. I could feel this alignment within myself, and I had done that through my use of money. That was the place where the tide turned in me. It was so surprising that money, this very thing that I used to and seen others use to perpetuate accumulation, depletion, and making myself important uh, with art and wine and stuff, ended up being the same instrument I eventually used to express my love for people and my affirmation of life and to share my deepest dreams. Once that instrument or vehicle called money was in alignment with my soul, that was when the prosperity, joy, and sufficiency started to flourish. So it really helped me also to put money in perspective, in its utility, in its value, in its energy, that we need to live with it. But how do we make that another part of our life, part of another part that becomes the holistic part of where health and well-being, happiness, joy, doing meaningful and purposeful things with life. So money becomes yet just another instrument, another part of our life. So there we go. Until next time.